No place for a pig. Win a pig, win a pig. It was the voice of Radio Ray. Can you name 3 famous pigtails? Nothing could be easier, Miss Taffy told her cats. She telephoned the radio station and said, "The 3 little pigs, This Little Piggy Went to Market, and Charlotte's Web." "Congratulations," said Radio Ray. "Your prize is waiting for you at Hog Heaven." "Thank you," Miss Taffy replied, thinking to herself, "I have just the place for it on my shelf." Then she grabbed her coat and some cookies and dashed downstairs. On the 2nd floor, she smelled Grandma Winona's simmering soup. There was always enough for everyone. On the 1st floor, she heard hammering. Marcus and his friend Jubilee were probably working on another project. She couldn't wait to show them her prize pig. Miss Taffy had to take a bus and 2 trains. It was a long trip, but Hog Heaven wasn't hard to find. "These are spectacular," she thought, admiring the plastic pigs that filled the yard, "but too huge for my tiny apartment. The delicate little pigs must be in that shed." In fact, there was a note for her on the door. "Dear Winner, we had to go pick up more pigs. Please pack up your pig in the case provided. Her name is Serena. Good luck." See, there's the note. Rusty hinges squealed as she opened the door. Floorboards groaned underfoot. Tumbling over the carrying case, Mrs. Taffy yelped, "Holy cow, you're a real pig!" As the hay and dust settled, Miss Taffy sat down to think. She shared an oatmeal cookie with Serena and said, "Now what?" Serena answered by walking right into the carrying case. They both grunted as Miss Taffy lugged Serena back to the train station. "How hard can it be to feed a piglet?" Miss Taffy mused all the way home. By the time they returned, the bakery was closed, and so was the fruit stand. They scurried past the creaky fence in front of the vacant lot and tiptoed upstairs to Miss Taffy's tiny apartment. It was too late to introduce Serena to anyone but the cats. The next morning, Miss Taffy and Serena trotted around the corner to Martha's Mouthful. Serena slurped 7 servings of cornflakes, munched a dozen corn muffins, and gobbled up 8 ears of corn. "Oh, my stars," Miss Taffy sputtered. "I hope you're not this hungry every day." But she was. So day after day they bought bags full of vegetables. They searched for spotty fruit and squishy squash because it was cheaper than perfect produce. It wasn't until the end of the week that they ran into their neighbors, and Miss Taffy introduced them to Serena. "Isn't she beautiful?" Miss Taffy said, beaming. "The only problem is she eats like a pig." Jubilee let her nibble a ragged cabbage leaf. Marcus fed her a cooked carrot. Grandma Winona stroked Serena's ears and said, "She looks a little bit puny. Better come with us." In Grandma's kitchen, they pondered the problem over lunch. Between sips of steamy soup and bites of warm zucchini bread, Jubilee said, "Serena eats so many vegetables, you should grow them, Miss Taffy." Grandma smiled. "Grow a garden in the city?" she said. "Jubilee, honey, you have a good imagination. But this little piggy needs a heap of greens now." "But how are we going to haul them all?" asked Miss Taffy. See, look at them. Days later, Marcus amazed them with the remarkable cart that he had built. "It's my own design," he said with pride. "I found the box in the lot next door, and my dad helped me put it on the wheels." Now they could go to markets all over the neighborhood and collect a variety of vegetables. Every week or so, Marcus and Jubilee adjusted the harness, but soon they ran out of strap. See? Getting too big. Serena could no longer scamper up the stairs. Doorways and hallways were a tight squeeze. "Miss Taffy," said Jubilee, "our pig's too big." "She could move in with me," Marcus suggested. "My apartment's larger." "Your parents would never go for that," Jubilee replied. "They already say your projects take up too much space, but maybe we could build her a pig house." Early next morning, as Miss Taffy started packing, she was startled by shouts from the street. Marcus and Jubilee were hollering and pointing to the empty lot next door. "Serena, Miss Taffy, a great idea. Beautify our block," was all they heard. See, she's looking out the window and looking down. There is the kid. When they got downstairs, Jubilee explained. "Grandma Winona got permission from the owner to clean up the lot and plant a garden, a vegetable garden. Marcus and I knocked on everyone's door, and they all came out to help. Neighbors were carrying out a mountain of junk. Marcus used the rickety old fence boards to build a pig house. Serena got right to work rooting in the dirt. Miss Taffy planted seeds, peas, jalapenos, beets, and beans, bok choy, broccoli, zucchini, and yams. Over the summer, the seedlings grew. Serena took mud baths and lazed in the shade of her sturdy new home. She watched the neighbors water and weed. She taste-tested the lettuce. Soon there would be enough crisp carrots, plump tomatoes, and eye-watering onions for soup, Serena, and all the gardeners. Miss Taffy had just come in from picking pea pods and was gazing down at the garden when she heard the voice of Radio Ray say, "Good morning, fairy tale fans. Can you name 3 famous tales about whales?"